Libra, let's do a reading for you today, just for the current energies, just like the next 7 to 10 days, just a short period of time. As always, please just take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. And if you don't mind, hit that like button right there. Yep, wink. Yeah, so simple, right? And it really makes a difference to my channel. I really would love to see my channel grow, and that's how you can help me out. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, all right? All right, but let's turn to my Libras and see what's going on for the next 7 to 10 days. Are you ready? Let's see what the messages are. First card out for you is the Six of Cups, coming upside down with the High Priestess crossing it. So let's see what this is all about. Now we do have an energy of a couple here. We have the King and the Queen of Swords. I never like that combination because the King and the Queen of Swords, you know, a lot of times the energy between the two of them is more intellectualized than anything else. And it could be an energy where two people really butt heads. And I feel as if, you know, that's what I'm sensing here. One person trying to, you know, reason with another person. The other person is really stubborn and set in their ways because everybody knows what they're doing, right? So I feel as if there could be this energy this week between you and this other person trying to move past some kind of a situation that I think has been held in the past, all right? Because here we do have this past energy. And a lot of times when we see the Six of Cups, this is an energy of memories. This is one of nostalgia. This is about remembering things from the past. And I almost wonder whether or not intuitively you know that the issue that keeps coming up has to do with something that happened in the past between you and this person. All right, so let's move on and see if we can get a little bit of clarity with all of this. All right, in the recent past, we do have the Three of Pentacles coming upside down. All right, so, I mean, it could be an energy around finances. It could be around work. It could about just something, just you're not getting along. All right, because when we have the Three of Pentacles, this is, you know, usually about trying to, you know, work together with a situation or with other people. And it could be around a job. Maybe, you know, one person isn't working and they need to be working. I just feel as if there is this imbalance when it comes to you and this other person trying to make something happen, all right? And what's above you is the Wheel of Fortune, and unfortunately, it comes out upside down. So I think intuitively you know what the whole problem is and the crux and the issue and the root of what's going on between you and your person. All right, and I think, you know, something's got to change. We do have the Five of Wands here. The fives always is a number that says, you know, we've got to make some shifts and changes here. Maybe what somebody needs to do, maybe it's you, maybe it's them, but somebody needs to get out there. Somebody needs to like get themselves out there and see what they can do to make some shifts and changes, especially if somebody's not working, all right? And again, this energy of somebody not working comes up again with this Knight of Pentacles, also coming upside down. All right, now this is a very bright energy, but when it comes upside down, it's because somebody's not putting the effort in. Maybe somebody is not putting the effort in to make something work. Maybe somebody isn't looking for work. Somebody's feeling like, oh, there's nothing out there, so why should I even bother? So I feel as if, you know, this energy between you and this person has to do with, you know, someone wanting someone else to do something because they see that if they did this, things would change. But I think it's vice versa. So, you know, this energy of butting heads with this person is very dominant here in this reading. And we do have here the Seven of Cups coming upside down. And I almost feel as if somebody feels like there's just nothing out there. So why should I even bother? It's this very lazy type of approach to like, there's no reason for me to do this because. There's no reason for me to go out and try to get a job because. You know, and, you know, it's just excuses. I got to tell you, I'm feeling like it's just excuses. But, you know, it's not doing anybody any favors. So I feel as if, you know, the two of you continue to argue with each other, continue to try to figure out how to make something work. And it's because one person is not making the effort. Or maybe both people are not making the effort. But I feel like, you know, you can't go with the illusion of like there's no other options. This is just how it's going to be and just accept it as it is. Because this five says there's a need for change. there's, you know, a need for you to get out there and get among what's going on out there. So if you feel as if, you know, you're a Libra who can't get a job, you know, you need to get yourself out there, because if you don't get out there, you don't know. All right. So I feel as if sitting home, doing nothing, and just assuming that there's no point and no reason for you to get yourself out there, you know, what's the point? You know, why should I bother? You know, and I feel as if this has become a real argument between you and your person. It's like, well, you got to bother because we need this wheel of fortune to turn around so that things can start to move in a better place. Because I think, you know, this energy of excuses is what's holding the two of you back. Now, your final outcome is that of the Seven of Wands. So if you do decide, you know, that maybe you do put yourself out there, I think you might be surprised that, you know, you really do have an edge on other people. You know, you probably have more experience than someone else. You know, but again, we have these two sevens, and these cards of the sevens have to do like with something being up in the air. You know, it's not very grounded, you know, and if you want to make something and ground it into reality, then you have to get out there and quit being in this dark place and say, you know, all right, well, I think I'm going to focus on this cup, and I'm going to see if maybe this cup will manifest what I need. So, you know, this is a real strong message for some Libra out there to not be afraid to put yourself out there, because believe it or not, you have an advantage over other people. You have an advantage over someone else who's also going out for that position. So don't think that, you know, there is no point in going out. And I think this is where the argument starts to happen. It's just like, but you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, you have the experience, you have everything it takes to really get yourself out there and make a difference and maybe get that job that you think you don't want, you know. And this can also be like, well, maybe you need to just do it on your own, because sometimes when we see the Three of Pentacles, maybe this is a need for you to maybe have your own business, you know, do your own thing and not worry so much about, you know, you competing for a position, but you creating that position for yourself. So I feel as if you need to look at what you can do, not what you cannot do. You need to look at the advantages you have, not the disadvantages that you keep kind of falling back on. Because the fact that this Knight of Cups, this Knight of Pentacles is upside down, it says, you know, you're not putting the effort in. You've got to do the footwork in order to get what you want, all right? Sometimes, you know, this here, you know, the horse isn't really moving. It's because you've got to do the work. You've got to get out there and do the grunt work to make something happen in your life so that you can turn this wheel of fortune around once and for all. So if this is where the argument has been going with you and your person, I think it's because, you know, there is this need, and someone sees the need versus you seeing it, or the other way around, you know, that all you got to do is get yourself up and out of this chair, and you will find that things could really turn yourself around. All right, so listen, that's the message I have for you, Libra. I hope it resonates with someone. Hit that like button, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you all later. Till then, bye now.